Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the very first Soul Deep Healings weekly pull, I guess, card pulls. I will be pulling three different cards today and doing a general reading for the week. So the first card will cover the beginning of the week. The second card will cover the middle, and the third card will cover the end of the week. So let's see, and I will be doing these every week and sending them out to you probably earlier than right now. It's currently 11 a.m. on Monday morning, and so moving forward, they will be going out a little bit earlier than that. All right, so let's see what the cards have in store for us this week. If I can keep them in my hand. All right, so the first card is Traveling Lightly. The second card is Valiant Courage. And the third card, I think Valiant Courage is exactly what we need right now, considering how Mercury goes retrograde tomorrow. And the third card is Staying Focused. So here are the three cards. Traveling Lightly, Valiant Courage, and Staying Focused. And the message here is, so as I mentioned, tomorrow is the beginning of Mercury retrograde. And usually Mercury retrograde is a time to go inwards. It is Mercury basically governs communication, any kind of communication, verbal, written, and so on. And so when it goes retrograde, there is a likelihood, to say the least, that communications can go a little bit off track. So misunderstandings, miscommunications, arguments because of those misunderstandings and so on are very common during Mercury retrograde. Emails, contracts, anything that you need to, any arrangements like traveling arrangements and so on. Those are all affected by communication. They're all affected by Mercury. And so when we go into retrograde, and Mercury goes retrograde 3 to 4 times a year for 3 weeks. We have a pre-shadow phase and a post-shadow phase, but the actual retrograde is 3 weeks. And so basically the Traveling Lightly has to do with letting go of all of the extra stuff that you're carrying with you, all of the extra baggage, all of the extra commitments, all of the extra, again, like I said, Mercury retrograde it is recommended that during Mercury retrograde, we do some internal work. We go inwards and we really look at what is coming up for us and work through all of those things. And so in order for us to be able to do that, we need to free up our time. We need to free up our energy. And so Traveling Lightly is basically, it says simplify your life. And this is basically what it is, what we are being called to do right now. We are being called to simplify our life so that we can do that inner work. It is look at what comes up when you decide to start simplifying your life. to start getting, saying no to certain things, certain people, when it comes to looking at making that internal deep dive a priority as opposed to everything that's outside of us. Look at what's coming up, because those will usually give you a hint about what it is that you need to do the internal work on. So that's for the beginning of the week. The middle of the week is about valiant courage. Take action with passion. And that's the card. Again, this is for the middle of the week. And basically, what this is telling us is, what I'm hearing is, don't back down. We all know that there's always a breakdown before the breakthrough. And it takes a lot of courage to go through all of the resistance, to go through the breakdowns, to go through all of the pushback that we get from the ego, in order for us to have our breakthrough. So as long as you are clear on your vision, as long as you're clear on your intention, as long as you know where you want to go and you know why you want to go there, allow your, after that, after you've done that work of, getting clear, of becoming aware, then it becomes a question of just allowing yourself to be led by your intuition, being led by your passion, and being led by that vision that you've put forth for yourself. So then it becomes a matter of taking action. We can't create anything without first, well, a couple of things. First, without first making a decision, without first being clear on where we want to go. And then last but definitely not least, we have to take action. And action could be external in terms of going out and doing something, or it could also be internal in terms of, again, we go back to the Mercury retrograde theme, in terms of doing the internal work so that we can heal and release the things that are holding us back. I personally feel that it takes a lot more courage to do the internal work, to take action on the internal stuff, than it is to go out and take action externally. Because the internal work brings up a lot of stuff. A lot of wounds, a lot of pain, a lot of negative, like sad, negative emotions, heavy emotions, not to mention a lot of limiting beliefs and subconscious programming that starts to rise up to the surface. So we need to be committed, and we need to really be determined to get to that breakthrough. And like, no matter what comes up, we need to be able to take action to remove those obstacles from our path. And the third card, which is, again, it's perfect considering the progression here. It's staying focused, hold the course, like, don't give up, just keep going. You will get to where you want to go, but you cannot give up. So hold the course, stay focused on how much better you're going to feel once you've done the internal work, how much better, how much easier life is going to be once you've simplified your life and gotten rid of all of that extra baggage. Stay focused on your ultimate vision, your true and pure intention of where you want to go. The final, stay focused on the final destination. Stay focused on how you're going to feel when you get to the final destination. because we know that feelings determine our vibration. And this is what we need to do. We need to stay in that place of, no matter what comes up right now, I am more than able to work through it, heal it, release it, let it go, so that I can get to where I want to go. So it's not about just like feeling the anxiety or the stress of the internal work, or the fear of the anger or whatever comes up with it, and then just staying stuck there. It's like, okay, I need to go through this to get to where I really want to be, which is that big vision that we have for our life. And so hold the course, stay focused. Also know that you are not alone. Also know that you have a whole team to support you, just waiting for you to ask for the support. Ask them to help you ask your divine team to help you stay focused. Ask them to guide you into knowing what you need to simplify from your life, what or who you will need to simplify from your life. Ask them for guidance, for strength to keep that courage that will help you stay focused and get you to your final destination, which is that big vision that you have for yourself. So that is it for this week. I will be back with you for these readings again every Monday, probably earlier than this, hopefully earlier than this. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of that internal work, commit to yourself to doing it, and like really being committed to it. Good luck this week. Enjoy Mercury retrograde. You will need to draw on a little bit more patience, because things break down, cars break down, tech breaks down. I've been having a lot of problems with tech during the pre-phase, the pre-shadow phase. So we do need to have a lot of patience. Just stop, take a deep breath, and just remember, this too shall pass. And stay focused again on that vision, on that big vision that you have for yourself. See you next week. Take care. Bye.